Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Jenny here, and I have a video. This video is such a stuff up. This video was meant to be me embellishing pages. I actually did do the video, but look, it just didn't work. I'll go into all that afterwards. Just let me get this intro out of the way. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use parts of the video that I have already done and try and piece together another one. Because I have already done the video, as you can see, I've already embellished pages. This journal is just huge. This is 3 signatures. That's the bottom, and it's A3. It's going to be a big journal. It's I've used A3 pages folded in half, and so like it's what, A4 size, A4 height. So yeah, it's just humongous. I don't do journals like this very often. There's only about 3 different types of journals, like themes, that I do in this size, and I don't do them often. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, this is not a great intro. I'm just going to do a flip through, a very quick flip through. I will time lapse it 2 times so that it speeds it up a little bit for you, and then I'll come back in. We'll do something in the journal because I'm not finished embellishing pages and stuff, and I haven't put the ephemera in yet. So I don't know how long this video will take, so I might not get to put ephemera in, but we'll see. All right. Yeah, so I'm just going to show you what I've done. I am going to do the time lapse, so I'll do a voiceover for any of the more interesting parts of the journal, and some of those interesting bits, there'll be 2 or 3 sections that I will cut from the video that I've done previously and add it to this one. So you'll actually get to see me like do those 2 or 3 things. Okay, and we've got something else to do today. I've already prepared it. It's all set to go. Okay, so let's just get on with this flip through so far, so I can show you some of the pages, the way they've sort of turned out. This is the first signature, so no talking. So there you have it. There's 3 signatures, about 2/3 done, and I have something that I can do in one of them today that I have already partially put together, and I will show you. That's so easy, so super easy. You didn't really need to see me do the first part because it is just easy, and I'm sure that you've all done it before. So I will clear this up and get set up for the next part of the video, and then hopefully it'll be quick enough that I can actually add in all those other bits. Okay, I'm back. Let's get this done. I love this paper. I don't know where it comes from. I wish I knew, because I've only got a little bit of this. I've got it in 2 or 3 other colours as well, but I don't have a lot, so I don't use it very often. It's just gorgeous. It was given to me. My friend Alice gave this to me, and it's much appreciated. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this on just to pretty up the page just a little bit before doing the focal piece. So what's been happening? This, alright, I'll have to tell you about this video. So, well, to start with, it was meant to be up on Thursday, but for most of this week I've been ill, and for 2 days I was completely out of commission. Like, I couldn't do a video. I did do a little bit in here, but not a lot. I didn't do any painting or drawing. I'm way behind on my Inktober. But when I was in here, I couldn't work on anything for too long. I was literally, I don't know, exhausted, run down. I don't know why, because I don't do anything else apart from craft, or, you know, just I'm home on my own. I don't go out a huge amount, and I don't work, and, you know, apart from what I do with the creative stuff. And so I don't know why, but I was in a serious bad way. And so I just had to take it easy. So getting the video up on Thursday was just not going to happen. I did think about leaving a notice up in YouTube, but I wasn't sure whether people would see it anyway, so I thought, oh, no, I won't. Alright, so what we're doing is an envelope stack. Now, I'll come back to the story in a minute, but I'll just tell you about this. The envelopes, I've lined the bottom side, so when they're turned up this way, the front becomes the bottom side. The easiest way is to cut a length of pretty paper just a little bit narrower than the actual interior, just so that it slides in easy. Slide it in and just below the fold, put some glue up near the top, and then bring your paper back up and place it over the glue, press it down, and that's the easiest way. A lot of people put the glue on their paper and then try and slide it into the envelope, and I don't know, if you're like me, it just does not go in easily and it becomes a tug of war. So I've devised this way where it's just super easy and there's no tug of war happening. It took me next to no time to put the interiors in. This one I didn't need to do because it was pretty on the inside anyway. So I've done that, and then all but 2 of them I've embellished. So I just did it, I did it so that they could be written on. So they're, you know, like they're an extra journal spot. And this side maybe not so much, but you know. This one I didn't do too much because I dyed it, and it had some really nice spots on where the colour sort of spread and dried. Okay. Okay. I think I've got it now. I had to cut out all the hoo-ha, the humming and hurrying. I couldn't work it out how I had it together. I've done these heaps and heaps of times. These are a staple in my journals. And I couldn't work out how to put it together. Like, no, what am I doing? So, right. It's a very flip-floppy thing. All right. So you you start with your 2 bottom envelopes, the ones that you don't want to be seeing on the top. Okay, so they go first, and you sort of work out where they're going to go. Once you've placed them, close them, and situate them on the page, because that sort of determines where your envelopes are going to be. And I'm going to put them around this way. All right, and then you put the next one. So I've got 2 like that, so you join them together like that. And I like to alternate in size, and I variegate where they sit so that they're not all lining up pretty much. All right, and so that one and that one goes there, and that tucks under this envelope. So this envelope, the flap is closed. It's not fixed closed, but it's over. You pop it down like so, and then your next one, the flap to the envelope, goes directly under it. So this is the top of the gold one, and I'm going to try and alternate where it goes. And this is the other one placed at the bottom first. All right, so that comes over like that, and then this one I'm going to have come down just a little bit. And the other thing is to don't have them too close together, otherwise it'll be difficult getting cards in and out. All right, so that one I'm going to pop there, so that's what that will look like closed. And then this one goes directly underneath all of them, and that's where my fold is. So I've left about 1 millimetre or 2 gap, and that closes over. Might bring it down to there. And then what I normally do is I normally use a tie. Excuse me. I usually use a tie closure. You can use string, you can use ribbon, or you can anything else that you think will work. Yeah, you can use. Now I've just got to find the end to this. I can't remember where I got this from. I got it from a shop on Etsy, I know that, but I can't remember which shop. I've had it for ages. So, and it is all crinkly, which is the way I like it. Scissors. Okay, and so what I do, once I get all my envelopes in order, I just pick them all up. I put this where I want to tie it, which is about here. And yeah, so, and you just pick up all your envelopes and pop them aside for a minute. And this is about where I want to put my glue. So I'm going to use the art glitter glue. Oh, come on out. When I was using it before, it was oozing out. Now it doesn't want to move. Okay, so I've got that bit done. Right, now you go back to the envelopes. And that's what it looks like on underneath. So just takes a little bit of playing around. So basically these two top ones are the ones that you have to glue down first. All right, so I'm going to pop them back as they are, and I'm going to take this one out, and I'm going to pop some glue on it. and I'm going to put it back in place. Maybe it might be easier for me to use a glue stick, I don't know. Oh, come on. I swear these Sugar Bell bottles are not a good idea. Okay. I think that'll be enough glue anyway. I think I'll use a glue stick for the others. Okay, so you just pull your, and I want that to go about there. Which is making sure you're not close to the spine, which I am a little bit too much. So about there. There's a bit of glue here. Right, yeah, that's fine. All right, so that's the first one. It's not hard, it's just a bit of like maneuvering. Bring the others back over this way, and then this one, what will be easier is to close this over, and where's my glue stick? Making sure that that ribbon is tight. Okay, so, and then bring all your envelopes back so that you can see which one comes next. So the next one is this one here, and it goes about there. These make such a really good interactive ephemera storage spot for whoever owns the journal. Okay, so we're going to come back, and the next one is this pink one. And again, you're just making sure that you're not too close to the hinge or the closure, the crease of the envelope underneath. Okay. I hope this is making sense. I don't know. I listen to myself sometimes and I think, Jen, you're not making sense. Yeah, so anyway, I've been crook for the last, most of the week, since Tuesday. And I did try to get this up and running for Thursday, but there was just no way that I could do that. No, and I've just messed this up. So no, that's right. But I need to put it on the other side as well. But that's okay. Let's just get it on here. So if that one's going, so if you mess it up like I'm doing, just do what I'm doing. So that is going to go there. Like so. And scissors, I'll cut that. No, wait. I'll have to just be very careful not to glue it shut. Alright, so now I need to put glue on this section. This is the bit I mixed up. So I did do the video, and I did it in sections. You know, like every time I needed to get up and go back to bed or go have a drink, have a break. You know, I ended up with 5 sections of video, and it was a lot. All right, so that's going like so. So I put it all together, and I was doing that last night because I hoped to have it up before midnight, so that I was hoping that you would get it earlier yesterday, but that wasn't going to happen. And I thought, oh, all right, so long as I get it up by midnight. And I had to time lapse a lot of it, and okay, now what will I put down here? Some book page or something. No, I know what. I know what I'll put there. So I time lapsed, and I played it back, and all I could hear in the background was, apart from me, it's not going to be wide enough. Apart from me, you know, dropping the glue sticks or whatever, I could hear the TV, and it was on a time lapse, and it's like, oh, this is just not good, because I had sped it up 4 times, so you can imagine what the TV was sounding like. And so now that becomes a hidden journaling spot as well. And so I just had to scrap the whole thing. And I came up with a brilliant idea today that I would cut and paste the better parts out of the video, out of the time lapse. So you might get 1 or 2 where you can hear this funny chatter in the background, but it doesn't go for very long, because I've got it like sped up. I mean, I can take the speed off, too. So that may be an option. It depends on how much time I've got available on this video. And then also another hold up was the fact that when I was trying to upload the videos from my phone to the laptop, my phone would not upload. And I thought, what's going on? You know, I had no trouble, you know, like a while ago when I did the last video. So something can go in there, something can go in there, and in there, and in there, and in there. All right, so it all closes over, and I've gone and made a mistake. This one's too is crooked. You can see it. But that's not going to be too much of an issue. I can get at least some of it up and move it so that it's straight. So I've had a week full of challenges as far as this video, and I thought the powers that be are trying to tell me something, that this video should not be going up at all. And that is not meant to close. Geez, I'm not a really good teacher, am I? Terrible teacher. Okay. Be careful not to glue the whole section down to your page, because if you do, you won't be able to close your envelopes over nicely. You know, I mean, they may do. I'll see once I've glued this down again. Where is it? I think the last time I did one of these, I put a notepad in the center, a fixed notepad. Okay, try again. Okay, all right. So this closes like so, like so. And I'm terrible at doing bows. And then to top off my week, I went to go out today to pop out and go get some bread and milk, and I locked myself out of the house. I walked out, pulled the door shut, locked, and all I had in my hand was my purse and my car keys, not my house key. So I went to the neighbour on one side. There's a young lad that lives there with his girlfriend and his daughter, and they weren't home. And I went to the other side, and there's a mature age couple there around my age. And I said to John and Christine, I've locked myself out. So stupid. And I said, do you know how to take the window off the front window, like this fly screen? I said, my lounge room window is actually open, and so, you know, can you take it off so that we can break in and unlock the front door? So I had this 60-something-year-old man trying to get the screen off my front window, which we did eventually, and then him climbing through the window. I got in eventually. So grateful to have neighbours that will help. So that's that. Now I have sorted out ephemera for each of the journals, but I'm only going to do each of the signatures, sorry, but I'm only going to do one. That's not for this one. All right, so let's see. Can pop a large journal card in there. I usually put the large bits in first and then come back with the small bits. I had to put this up here because the paper clip was catching on the braid, so I had to turn it round. Now that isn't going to be a tuck spot, so that's no good. There's a tuck spot. Could probably put something light in there. Postcard. I'll put some paper in there as well. Okay. No, that's not going to be good. This will be good. I still want to do something to some of these like I want to put ribbon on some of these. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to put paper in there as well of some description. Paper's going in those. I'm going to put paper in there with that and a journal card. going to stay. Yep. How many more pockets do I have? Fingers and thumbs. Yep. Okay. This is a floating pocket. But I've just gone and it must have been stuck. That's right, I'll fix that. I'll leave it out and fix it. But that is going to have some ribbon on a paper clip. That must be the world's worst bow tire ever. Okay. Now where's it going to go? I'm going to pop it on here. I love these floating pockets. These are gorgeous. The little pin with the charms. Alright, so that is that. Apart from the paper bits that I'm going to put in there, and I'm going to do some charms. I haven't done charms yet. I'm going to put a couple of charms and that on a couple of the lace edges. Yeah, so it just gets thicker and thicker. So it doesn't need a huge amount more, 2 or 3 bits of paper, and that signature's done. Okay, and where's it going to go? I'm going to pop it on here. Oh, I love these floating pockets. These are gorgeous. The little pin with the charms. Alright, so that is that. Apart from the paper bits that I'm going to put in there, and I'm going to do some charms. I haven't done charms yet. I'm going to put a couple of charms and that on a couple of the lace edges. Yeah, so it just gets thicker and thicker. So it doesn't need a huge amount more, 2 or 3 bits of paper, and that signature's done. So anyway, I hope you got something out of that bumbling along of the envelope stat, and I hope you liked what you see so far of my journal. It's coming together nicely. Yeah, and I'm really sorry that it's just 2 days late, 2 and a bit days late. There's not much I can do about it. You know, when you're sick, you're sick. And I just have to go with the flow. Apart from that, I've noticed I've got a few new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It's very, very much appreciated. Where is my pin? There it is. Yeah, I'm super grateful, absolutely very, very grateful for the new subscribers and for the likes. If you can give me likes and comments, I comment back as soon as I can, usually within a day, maybe 2 at the very most. I try and get to you as soon as you've put your comment up, but that's always not the case. And until the next one, I'm not sure what it will be. Oh, I've got to put the cover together. If you want to see how a floating a signature gets, and floating cover gets done, I think that's what you call it, I'm not sure. Comment below. I'll be doing it early-ish next week, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. And if I get comments, even one, I will do a video and I will upload it. Okay, it'll probably be a time lapse. All right. Peaceful blessings, everyone, and happy crafting.